Hey everybody, Watchies here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Now, last episode I claimed the Duchy of Brittany from the guy who became the King of Asturias for whatever reason. He's now died though, and passed the crown to his grandson, King Diego. The usurper. Oh, he's taken it from him, has he? Yes, he was installed by faction demand, which is fine because that means I no longer have a truce with them, which is very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to claim Asturias for my wife, who is the mother of my son and heir. So he will inherit Asturias. He will inherit England and Batangaland from me. So I think that is a pretty good acquisition for the family. The family tree I would go with. So I'm going to raise up all my levies. I probably don't need everyone, but even so. I'll have these guys just gather here so they can fend off any sort of Asturian force that comes along the continent. I've only got one county on the continent. The rest is in Wales. So I think if I group my forces here, I'll have a much better chance of occupying most of their Welsh land, crushing any forces they have themselves, and then taking the kingdom, basically. My wife will then obviously become her independent ruler. However, I'm not overly fussed. She does have a claim on Galicia, so I may end up helping press that. Dishonored alliance, apparently. Didn't realise I had. But that could be quite interesting to conquer Galicia as well. But who knows? We'll have to see what I decide to do. Because I'm still waiting for the culture shift event to happen. I control now quite a bit of Breton land. I've got Leon, Cornelou, and Penthier. I also I don't control Cornwall anymore. My cousin, who is the dwarf, does control it, and he is Norse. So maybe it will trigger on him. We don't know. So hopefully it will happen in Brittany. That would be good. I don't believe there's any sort of restriction on the actual landmass. It's just culture based, as far as I'm aware. I haven't checked the game code itself, so it could be incorrect. But according to the wiki, that's all it needs to be. So I need more commanders. Let's have a look. 4 more commanders I can have. The Count of Wren is a really good commander. Then you, and then you. Cool. So you can be in overall command, and then the Count of Wren, and then you. And then we'll cross the river. Well, I don't think there's a river crossing. There might be a river crossing. Gwent, Worcester, and Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury, yes, there is a river crossing, but with 11,500 guys versus 2,000, I should have no real difficulty. Yep, there we go, cool. That would have been the best defense in the world. So, cool. Yeah, so, what do they really have in the way of troops now? Let's have a look. 200 odd guys. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed. So this army is actually going to go down and start taking Asturias, because why not? Alright, so we are on 67%. I'm going to rush this down. We're on 74% now. I think once I'm there. You want Galician Holy War for Leon? I will help you, fine. Well, I say I'll help you. In fact, do I want you to? For Leon. Oh, okay, just that single place. Let's see, who's joined that? King of Navarre, me, and obviously the King Juan. Has Andalusia done so? No. No, he hasn't. That's odd. And a surprise. You'd think he would. Also, I do find it quite interesting that this guy... Oh no, it's Sultan of Mali. Oh, it's Mali. Oh, okay, I thought it was an independent county. And it was just a bit odd that they had the family name and not the Sultan of Andalusia. And my half-brother can marry the princess of the Byzantine Empire. So fair enough. Good stuff. So that's a nice little alliance there I think I have now. I do, and I'm not going to call it, not for this war. It's on 94% war score. I'll rush this down. There we go, 100%. And like so, my wife is now queen. Which is lovely. And I pressed a claim, and her... Is it... There we go, cool. So now it's actually my son, so he is now heir to the Kingdom of England, Batangaland, and Asturias, which is lovely. So, although I can't then press her claim, obviously, against him, because, one, we're still in the war, we're still in the thing, but she may look into that. And he will at least, my son will at least inherit the claim on Galicia. And she has a claim on that Emirate of Portugal. Portugal. Oh, it is there. Yeah, that's yeah. That's fine. So I'm going to not disband these levies. I'm going to raise up some... I'm going to hire some merchant ships, I think. 50 gold, that's worth. And then also my vassal fleets. I'm not sure if I really needed them, to be fair, to conscript those ships, but I've done it now. So everyone group around here. We'll group in Devon, I think. I'll send this army down. So that'll give the ships time to get there and keep the men active. So these guys have turned up, which is good. They're not hostile, are they? No. Does he control? He controls a random mosque, so you can go and take that. You're trying to kill the Count of Rennes. Why? Why do you want to do that? Plot to kill. What's the chance? 122%. Sod it, let's kill her. Cool. So, and improved relation with the Pope. Fantastic. 100%. Give me money. Request money. Nominate Bishop. I might be able to get someone excommunicated, which could be nice. Can I get this guy excommunicated? Probably not. Request excommunication. No. So yeah, I'm just going to get some money off the Pope, I think. That's probably the best way of taking advantage of that. 500 odd gold. That's a very good way of dealing with that. So these guys can now board the ships. I don't think I'm even going to be needed, to be honest. But, you know, I might as well try and help. Who controls this? Oh, random West African. And the Pope has given me money. I can't... The Canary Islands is just controlled by random West African. Fair enough. So those 244 guys are desperately on the way to be useful. Good luck. I hope you feel your life is worthwhile. Look at these guys. They're determined. And they're so small, they're not actually taking any attrition, which is pretty good. They won't be able to capture that. And the Pope died, which is fine because I got money from him. Probably could have bribed a lot more from him, perhaps, because of the high amount of opinion he had of me. So we'll drop off in Anti-Atlas. And once we're fully moraled up, I will send my armies to go and start attacking these small armies. Taking them out. A son was born to my aunt because she's not married. She's a nun. She's an attractive nun. Who's her lover? My kinsman. Fair enough. You slept with a nun. I'm sure that's like blasphemy. But fair enough. You should claim on the Kingdom of Nevers. Hello. Don't suppose I can attack you. Apparently I can. Let's have a look at claimants. Yeah, me. No, not me. My uncle. Ah, could be worth doing. Putting my family on the throne. In fact, I think I will. It's a weak claim, though, so he needs to be in some sort of civil war. For the claimant war, rather. Or a regency. Who's this? A woman. Okay, I'll leave this for a bit to see if I can kill this woman. And then if I can, then I will send an assassin after the King of Nevers. King Answer the Old. He's old anyway, so he might just die. He's sickly. He's ill. Yeah, so his daughter will soon take over, and then I'll be able to press a claim on it, because it will just be a female ruler, and I will have a male claimant. Which is exactly what I want, so I'm going to rush this down, even though I'm going to lose a lot of guys. Just to help with the war. I won't rush that one down. It's slightly too many. I mean, how many does this guy have? It's 5,000 troops. So yeah, I'll occupy these, but then I'll leave, I think. Adopt the Marshal's idea is definitely worthwhile. Come on, culture. Go on, shift. I mean, is it still Norman there? What I could do, and it would be interesting, would be to attack this guy with a de jure claim on Van. I could try that. However, they are Carlings, so I'd have to pick a really good time. But that is currently the only existing Norman province in the world. So if I do want to sort of accelerate the culture conversion, that's probably the only way to do it. Bribe him. 170 odd, 137. You can be educated to be a really good diplomat by my rival. Don't fucking kill her. I'll be annoyed. Sorry, I just had a cough there. Yeah, so I'm on 33%. I don't think I'm going to be really needed, so I'm going to go and send this army away. Both of these armies can leave. Yes, and I think that's probably the best bet. And then I'll leave and I'll go and put someone on the claim of Nevers. And make a sort of... oh yeah, cool. So, that's going well. Hopefully she's about to die. Because she's plotting against someone. My Count of Rennes. He's my vassal now, so I will defend him. Even though he doesn't particularly like me. I don't care. And I become ambitious. And just. Oh my god, I'm amazing. Oh, that's incredible. So I'm going to stop trying to kill her. And instead look to King Anso the Old. He has had nothing but daughters. That is unfortunate. He tried. I'm not going to be able to kill this guy. But he's old and sick, so he should hopefully die. Although, what about his wife? Oh no, she's not getting any younger. They're not going to have any more kids. Any lovers? He does have a lover. I think it's his wife, which is quite beautiful, really. And he's called King Anso the Old, which I think is a bit mean, to be fair. Yeah, become gregarious. Become a gregarious dwarf. Oh, what's happening here? Civil war to lower crown authority. Off to join war. Okay, the Welsh guys are causing trouble, so I'm going to actually go over here and crush this army. I'm going to help my wife. Become brave. Gluttonous. Are you kidding? You became gluttonous. Why would you become gluttonous? So this army will drop off in Asturias de Santillana, and then it will march on to Asturias de Oviedo. And my Spanish pronunciations are awful. I do apologise for that. But, you know, there's not much I can do. Yeah, so I'm going to cross over here. I should hopefully be able to catch these guys. 19th. Yeah, they're coming back to me. I think it's a bit odd, to be honest. But I'm not going to complain. Is there not a Castilian crown? I thought there was. Maybe there isn't. Maybe. Oh, that's lit. I'm sure it's formed by some sort of decision. Not sure. So there we go. I've captured the Bishop of Flanelwy, and he's Danish, which is a bit confusing. Is this a Danish? Is it Danish culture? No, it's Welsh. So why is there a random Dane in command of Flanelwy? I don't know. I don't know. Welsh. I don't know what I'm trying. So we'll go here. We'll unoccupy this. And then we'll go and start occupying some of the rebel safe holds, strongholds, those sort of words. How am I looking in terms of this guy? He's still dead. I'm going to make him an important character, just so I know when he dies. Because then when he dies, I can press a claim and, you know, get another bit of the Iberian Peninsula under my control, or at least under my dynasty's control. You want my cousin to marry Yoranda? No. Sorry, it's not going to happen. And you just want more people to marry random people. Fine, you can marry them. I don't care. Just some random Norse courtier of mine that I don't really care about. So we're going to rush this down. Yes, we'll take losses. Not really the end of the world. And so we're on 50% war score for this rebellion, which isn't even mine. That's how good of a husband I am. My wife, the Queen of Asturias. She doesn't have much in the way of troops, so I don't think she's going to be pressing her own claim. So I'm going to land troops in Lancaster, I think, and then just march across the border and start helping with, you know, this occupation. Actually, no, we're going to go straight to Gwynedd, just because I'm not letting that guy stay in charge of the siege. So we'll occupy this. I'll get rid of these ships because they will be... Oh, an idiot. I just got rid of the bloody vassals. So I lost a load of vassal levies there because I'm an idiot. That's essentially it. I'm a fool. That's fine. Create a lot of duchies here. I don't want to quite yet. but I'm aware of I can, which is nice. West Francia. It's still Carling, which is irritating. I really hope that... How many claimants are there that aren't Carling? None. So there's no way they're not. They're changing from Carling for a long time. How many vassals does he have? How many of these are Carling? He's not Carling. He's Dutch family originally. Marshal fetch me the traitor. He's imprisoned. He likes me. It's evident. It's nonsense. This guy then doesn't like me as much, but I don't really care. So I could go to war. I mean, they got a lot of troops. They have a lot of troops. However, is this a... They're attacking Courland. Sorry, what? How are we attacking? Okay. Courland, where is this? Oh, he's ow. Oh, okay. He's an adventurer. I see now. So he's randomly attacking Courland, which is fair enough. Okay, so yeah, so he's involved in a war. His family's all going to help him. I don't really... Oh, what is interesting is Carling is no longer defaulting to blue. Seems fair. It's gone for Burgundy. Burgundy is apparently the highest... Does he have the highest prestige? It's on almost 3,000. That guy's got more prestige. I'm not sure how it's calculated. I'm not sure who decides what colour the family colour will be. I mean, if I go to my dynasty is, of course, of Wessex, because that's just the way it is. And, of course, it's red, because it's the only kingdom title that we control at the moment. But not forever. So we're 99% for this holy war, so they're about to win it, which is good. I won't be able to attack Nevers anyway. We're currently in a war together. But once I've occupied this, should have no trouble winning this war for... There we go, won that. Cool, so now my kid can be educated by me, because I am pretty decent. Prince Bjorn. And I can call this guy into the war. I'm not going to, that would be silly. He's my brother-in-law, because of... Ah, his sister. Yes, Queen of Asturias. So perhaps once he dies, I'll have the ability to go to war. Maybe maybe when he's unpopular, might be able to do that. Could be interesting to do. We'll have to see. I mean, while I'm waiting for the culture shift, I might as well start playing the Game of Thrones and putting family members on random thrones around Europe. That could be fun. My son's become zealous, which is fine. I'm still not going to be able to kill that guy, so I'm not going to fuss about that. He is old, he's ill, and his daughter is the heir. And... Okay. What's the, this? What is... Isn't she the one I was trying to kill? Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. But what's the succession? I can have like a gavel card. Okay. So... That's something to be aware of, actually. Because if the throne would then go to her, and then it would go to my kin. So eventually my kin would end up on the throne of Nevers. So I've technically already won that, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't press that claim. But it's a strong claim, or at least it's a weak claim, and I can press it. However, Galicia might be worth going to war for. However, I don't think I've got any decent claims to press. Obviously my wife has, but she doesn't have... She's no longer my vassal, so I can't press that claim. If she pressed it, I would help her, and we'd win. But I don't think she's about to. That would be really kind of silly. Especially considering her current situation, where she's struggling to keep hold of her Welsh holdings, which she apparently has. Because, you know, why not? But yes, so quite an interesting episode, I think. I mean, I helped down here with a holy war. This is currently still in the process of being... What is going on down here? Why do they not control half the land that they say they do? He's the Sultan of Mali, but he doesn't control Mali. Fair enough. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.